Hello everyone, I'm sure most people are aware that Disney, namely Bob Chapek, was fired by the company's board of directors on November 20th, that is, literally recently, and former CEO Bob Iger returned to the position instead of him, who was actually replaced by Bob Chapek earlier, so while everyone was wondering about what was it, now it turned out that the reasons for Bob Chapek's dismissal lie on the surface. Although they are more than serious, the fact is that Bob Chapek manipulated Disney's reports, hiding the real state of things of the company, without showing colossal debts, into which he drove the Mouse House, and the dismissal occurred after the terrible quarterly report of the Mouse House was published, as well as the forecasts of the company's boss for the next year are also not too rosy. This is what was good, right on the surface. Now insiders have come to us, and they, as many now write, are very reputable resources. In fact, Bob Chapek didn't just put Disney in the wrong state that investors were hoping for, he also hid the information without giving them the full picture. The report says that Bob Chapek may have used fraudulent accounting to hide how much money the company lost while developing its streaming platform Disney+. The fact is that previously this streaming service was considered a direct benchmark of success. Yes. But now it is likely that the number of users and the price that Disney paid for all of this turned out to be not as reported by the big bosses and their main boss. In addition, the Wall Street Journal spoke with insiders who also claimed that the company has lost more than $8.5 billion since the launch of the streaming platform, that is, once again comparing all the profits from Disney Plus and the costs of this service, a hole in billions of dollars turned out, which, apparently, Bob Chapek also preferred to keep silent. Disney Plus will have to cover the costs of producing original content. Already it is estimated that in this scenario, this figure will have to be no more than $8 to $9 billion, while Disney's current expenses were at the level of 30 yards. So by simple calculations it turns out that in fact it is necessary either to reduce the cost of producing content by 3-5 times, or Disney will continue to slide into an ever larger financial hole at a huge pace. You will agree that in such a situation it is unlikely that financially failed projects. These are primarily projects like Mulan, with a minus of $100 million, for which, despite the fact that a sequel or a Jungle Cruise was announced, which took even more than $100 million out of the pockets of investors, and which also had a continuation of the kind of extravagance that the Mouse House previously allowed itself and which among other things, it has now come out sideways. So now the Mouse House and all its inhabitants will have to tighten their belts tighter so as not to fly into the abyss at all. On the other hand, perhaps, now the approach to new projects will be more meaningful and cautious. And that's it, we say goodbye. Write your comments, put likes and of course subscribe to our channel. Thank you all for watching.